Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, we couldn't be more serious than some of the information that we've just received tonight from Steve Quayle. I'm going to share that with you in just a second. But let me just put a quick shout out right now for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. This has to do with Russia here in just a second. Guys, seriously, what can I say? Hey, it's spring, okay? Praise God. But it's time for a clear out. Not just the house and the garden, stuff like that, or the yard, but for the finances as well. If you've been thinking about starting an IRA or a 401k, a gold IRA or silver IRA, gold is giving away a genuine, rare, Noble Gold investment. They're giving away a genuine, very rare Carson City minted Morgan silver dollar. And I really would like for you to have it. With every qualifying IRA or 401k, they're giving away this beautiful minted Carson City silver dollar, Morgan silver dollar from about 100 years ago. I'd love for you to have one. Just go to www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com, or pick up the phone and call them tomorrow. Call them tomorrow at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Now, I just interviewed Steve Quayle. It's about a 7 or 8 minute interview. It's on my app, and it is incredible. I'm also going to put it on my Patreon. It's on my app right now. And go there. Those of you who are supporters of the app, you know this is incredible. It's exclusive to the app right now. I'll try to get it up on Patreon tomorrow, but it's on the app right now. And this is pertinent information. It's critical information. It has to do with Russia, Ukraine, the United States, and all of Europe, including London. Very, 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 very important information. Steve got this from an inside source. That's all I can say right now. Let me read this to you, though. Here's what has just came over the wire. Over at CBS News, Russia has warned the United States to stay away. I repeat, stay away from for its own good. I repeat, Russia has warned the United States, stay away for your own good, as Ukraine's standoff is seriously intensifying. Moscow, out of reports, are saying that Russia warned the United States today against sending warships to the Black Sea. The United States already said they're sending 2 into the Black Sea, urging American forces to stay away from the annexed Crimean Peninsula for their own good, as the situation along the Ukraine border caused increasing concern in the West. The United States Secretary of State, meeting with Ukrainians and the NATO officials in Brussels, made it clear that Joe Biden's administration, along with its allies in Europe, has Ukraine's back and considers Russia's ongoing military buildup in the region a very provocative. Now, the Turkish foreign minister said Friday that Washington had informed Ankara in Turkey that 2 U.S. warships would pass through the Turkish waters this week to be deployed in the Black Sea. But the deployment would come amid a significant escalation of the conflict in eastern Ukraine between Russia-backed separatists and Ukrainian forces, which have U.S. and European support. Hostilities have first flared in 2014. I remember this. I covered this. I remember being in Jamaica preaching a revival when Russia annexed Crimea. And this happened, I can't believe it's been 7 years. But in 2014, Russia unilaterally annexed Crimea, a peninsula that sticks out into the Black Sea and is home to the Russian Navy base away from Ukraine, drawing condemnation from the Western world and a series of sanctions. Now, remember who was president then? Barack Hussein Obama. He did nothing during his tenure as president, but Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybarov was cited by Russian news agencies on Tuesday, today, as calling the deployment of U.S. warships in the Black Sea a provocation designed to test Russia's nerves. Here's the deal. We've been sending warships into the Black Sea every year in the last 7 years. Why now is it testing their nerves? Well, there's absolutely nothing, he said, for the American ships to be doing near our shores, said Rybarov, saying that warning there was a very high risk of unspecified incidences if the U.S. military hardware were to position in the Black Sea. We warn the United States that it will be better for them to stay away from Crimea and our Black Sea coast, said Rybarov. He was quoted as saying, it will be for their own good. Pentagon spokesman, though, John Kirby, declined during a regular press briefing Friday to confirm that the Turkish government's statement that the U.S. warships were being sent to the Black Sea. And he noted that the U.S. routinely operates in the Black Sea, but said he wouldn't speak to the operation. Now, the current escalation has added strain to already tense U.S.-Russian relations. And Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, hope he don't blink, warned Russia against aggressive actions in an interview aired over the weekend, saying any aggression in Ukraine would have consequences. Well, what does that mean? Well, Rybarov responded today, accusing the Russian adversary, that's us, of trying to undermine Russia's position on the international stage, and he reiterated Russia's readiness to defend the interests of its citizens and ethnic Russian-speaking Ukrainians in eastern Ukraine. Now, the Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said that Russia was preparing itself in the event any new sanctions should be imposed on Moscow by the United States or its global partners. And meanwhile, Russia has continued to move forces into both Crimea and the region along the border with Ukraine, in eastern Ukraine, right along the border. And according to the Defense Ministry reported on Tuesday, today, 15 warships and vessels of the Caspian flotilla had been sent to the Black Sea as part of a previously announced military exercise. Yeah. Ukraine had earlier this week said that Russia had already sent 40,000 troops along its border with Ukraine and at least 40,000 more troops to Crimea. And Russia says the troop buildup is part of exercises. Sure. And stress that its forces will go where they want, when they want, in Russian territory. So, guys, top U.S. officials are in Europe this week, including Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin and Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State of the Biden administration. Austin announced during a stop in Germany today that the U.S. was going to deploy additional 500 troops to that country. So, Russia's sending 40,000. We're sending 500. So, looks like Vladimir Putin, boot scooting Putin, looks like he has called Biden's bluff and is backing it up with his own forces. And I doubt, let's just see, will Biden go ahead and send these two warships into the region? Well, Steve Quayle has got some very serious information and inside information on what's happening. I just interviewed him. It's exclusive. It's on my app. Go to New Apocalypse Watch. Let me say that again. New Apocalypse Watch. You want to go there right now. New Apocalypse Watch. Let me say that one more time. New Apocalypse Watch. If you have not downloaded it, you need to do it right now. Okay, you need to do it right now. New Apocalypse Watch, and you want to get your monthly subscription. It's not just so that you can watch the Steve Quayle. What you do is when you get this downloaded, you then go to the video section and watch. I got a ton of videos. It's down toward the bottom, so as you scroll down, you'll find it. It says Steve Quayle Russia. Now, you definitely want to watch this 7 or 8 minute video my interview with Steve Quayle just a few minutes ago, as he's got breaking news on this subject. This is huge, guys. This is huge. And I'm serious about it. Huge. And I tell you what it'll do. It'll make you, I hate to say it, but if you live in London, England, you won't sleep tonight if you find out what just happened on this situation. And also, if you're an American, it's going to make you say, oh my, there's traitors in the land. So check it out. I'm sorry, Steve Quayle is got some serious inside info on this. Go to the app, the new Apocalypse Watch. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you go there right now, you can watch it. I'll try to put it up on my Patreon channel tomorrow. I'll try to get it up there. But I went ahead and uploaded on the new Apocalypse Watch right now. I'm going to just click on that app, if that's okay, and put the link in the chat room right now. Some people may not have the app. I wish I could put this on YouTube, but I can't. There's just no way. Okay, it's too sensitive. And Steve Quayle said, look, you better put this on a secured location. I said, I have. It's my app. It's very secure. So there it is. The new Apocalypse Watch. Just click on it right there. If you already have the app, then you just go there right now and watch it. If you don't have the app, download it today. It's only $6. Go ahead and subscribe. Be a monthly subscriber. And not only do you get access to all my exclusive interviews on the app, but you get access to all of those articles around the Apocalypse Watch. You just click on the hour, and every different hour on the clock is a different set of category of articles already downloaded, ready for you. All you have to do is click on it. Boom, it pops up on your screen. All the work's been done for you. And I really got to thank my son, Bart Begley, who does a phenomenal job getting us, after all the data is collected, coming from myself and Heidi and Brock and Bart and Agent 2020 and others. It gets gathered. It gets thrown up on that app, put in the right categories. Bart does a tremendous job. Get the app now. Thank you, Beautiful Story, for putting it up there. Get the app right now, because I wouldn't say this if it weren't this critical. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because this could it could literally affect people in London, England, in the next 24 hours. It could affect London, England, in the next 24 hours. The information that Steve Quayle has just told me on an exclusive interview I did with him on my app. Go to the new Apocalypse Watch. I'm going to put it up there again. Here it is in the chat room. There it is. The new Apocalypse Watch. Download it right now. Guys, things are getting very serious. Very serious. And as far as America is concerned, if we send those two warships into the Black Sea, well, is Putin bluffing? That's the question. It's getting that serious, guys. It's getting that serious. We're running out of time. I'm going to try to get this up on Patreon tomorrow. I can't guarantee that I can get it there tomorrow because I have to put it in a different format, but I'll try to get it done. But certainly it's at the app right now. It's on the app right now. God bless all of you. I love you guys. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Seriously, guys, we're running out of time and the prophecies are happening. I'm sorry I couldn't join Heidi tonight with the Daniel 7 and 8 Bible study, but next Tuesday I'll be with her and we will recap that again. We'll go back to Daniel 7 and 8 and recap that again. I understand it was a great. The app does work. The app does work, Trish. I tell you what you should do. When you go do the app, you might need to refresh the app, or you might have to sign out and sign back in. Okay. If you haven't been there in a little bit, you might have to sign out and sign back in. Okay. But it will work. If you've paid for your subscription, it will work. Simply sign out and sign back in. Okay. And especially if you can use your computer. You don't have to use a phone. You can use your computer. Okay. And it works perfectly there as well. All right. God bless you guys. Give your life to Jesus Christ, because I'll tell you what's happening. I'll tell you exactly what's happening. We're running out of time. Jesus is coming soon. Are you serious?